Nairobi.
Away from health matters, cinema operators are banking on local content to bounce back to business following the impact of coronavirus on the movie business. Some have already opened but are operating at capacities of between 5% and 10%. And as Brenda Kerubo reports, the cost is still constant, but the sales are very weak.
The cinemas are open. Well, not all of them. But this one in Diamond Plaza, Nairobi, has been operating for a week. Nothing is the same. Moviegoers have to stand at least 1.5 meters apart, wear masks and sanitize. Inside the auditorium, attendance capped at half capacity, with empty seats between people.
I came to the cinemas to unwind and take my mind off things and just enjoy.
I decided to come to the cinema because I've missed the big screen and I was assured of they were to take care of all the precautions according to the ministry.
This is the McGregor's Garden.
But even with the safeguards to prevent coronavirus from spreading in the cinema, traffic is really low.
Occupancy rate has been very low. Since we opened, we realized that we lost a lot, like 50% of the occupancy rate. We were having between 10 and 15%, but now we are doing less than 5%. At some occasions, the morning shows are empty. Only the evening shows experience some footfall.
Operators say the ticket sales are not enough to meet the costs of running the cinema.
You start the movie, the same electricity consumption, same levels of costs are experienced, but the turnover is quite low. Whatever we are getting in return is quite low. So we end up suffering the rent and staff costs that are always constant.
This ticket is for the newly released Mulan movie. I paid 300 shillings for it. Pre-COVID, I would have spent at least 600 shillings. Operators say discounted prices are likely to stay longer because there is a delay in the release of new movies. They are also saying it is a strategy to help pull crowds to the cinemas.
What we've done now, since we're losing around 50 million per month, upwards, when you talk of blockbusters that are not being released, right? So we mitigated the situation by downsizing in terms of staff, then talking to landlords to offer discounts on rent. The biggest problem at the moment is content, right? Hollywood is closed, Bollywood is closed. So we now have a situation where we want to rely on our own productions. So the way forward is for us to come in with the local content.
Even with limited capacity, it is going to take months or even years before cinema halls can ever be the same again. Brenda Kerubo, KTN News.
All right, we take a short break, but when we return, we take you to Dandora dump site, where families scavenge for their survival.